Hey YouTube, it's Bill here, and today I'm back with episode 32 of my Barrow mode on FIFA 21, and today we're kicking off Season 3. And the first thing to do here is choose my pre-season tournament, and I think I'm going to go for this one because it's not the most money I can get, but it is a lot easier than the other two, and I can almost get as much money as I would get from the maximum one, so I'm going to go for this tournament. The next thing to do is to look at the objectives for the season, and as you would have seen just there, the board want me to gain automatic promotion, which I'm wanting to do anyway. Hopefully I can win the league, but if I come second I'm not going to complain because I'll get promoted. Got to finish with 2.7 million profit in the first transfer window. I feel like that's probably not going to happen. Got to sign 3 players younger than 20 with greater potential than the average rating of the players currently in the same position in the squad. That might be difficult, but I'll give it a go. I've got to score in 20 matches this season, so that one's going to be so easy. And before I actually start getting into doing stuff like transfers and stuff, I'll show you the new rules for this season that are coming into play this season. Right, these are the rules that are specific to this season. I've got to have a full youth academy or regen squad by the start of the 3rd season, which I do. I must have at least 7 youth academy players in each matchday squad and at least 3 in the starting lineup, and that is coming into play this season, but I should be able to do that for every game. And a rule which applied last season that also applies this season is I'm not allowed to sign free agents over 70 rated. They're only able to replace players rated below 65, and I can only sign 1 free agent rated over 68. And also I can only sign a maximum of 5. And then the new rule coming in this season is I can sign 3-star judgment scouts. And I've already hired all of the best ones I can at the end of last season, so I have 3 scouts with 4-star experience and 3-star judgment. So hopefully I can find some good players from scouting this season. And I would have given you a recap there of the transfer rules for being in League 1. And this season, I'm not really looking to make too many changes to my first team. The only position I'm looking at changing would be my cam, but I'm not sure whether I want to get one from the free agents or buy one or not. Because I've got one coming through from the Youth Academy who has a decent potential, and he already looks like a decent cam, and he's almost as good as Vaquero already, so I'm looking at him possibly being my first choice cam. But if I can find a really good one from the free agents or something, I'll bring him in. And I can only bring in players to replace players under 65, so cam is the only position to be able to replace with a player from free agents or buying a player anyway. But I'm not really looking to make changes to my first team anyway. I'm mainly looking to get strength in depth. Because if we look at my bench, the only really strong backup player I have there is Conway. Teehee and Broyne are decent, and so is Rude, but Bosniak, Hasegawa and Roberts aren't good backup. Hasegawa, I'm not worried about him because he will get better, but Roberts, his potential isn't that high, I don't think. And Bosniak, his defensive stats just aren't good enough to be a right back, I don't think. So I need to get a backup right back. That is like my main goal for this transfer window, getting a backup right back and a backup left back who are both good enough to drop into the first team. Right, now we've got the first game of the pre-season tournament here against Bolton, and we win it 1-0. Now we've got the second game of the pre-season tournament here against Forest Green, and we win that 3-1. Now we've got the third game of the pre-season tournament against Blackpool, and we win that 4-0. Now we've got the semi-finals of the pre-season tournament against Sunderland, and we win 4-3 on penalties. Now we've got the final of the pre-season tournament here against Forest Green, and we lose it 5-4 on penalties. There's not an option just to accept loan offers. That's really weird. You can delegate it to, like, I don't want to accept a loan to buy anyway, but you can't just accept the loan offer. Right, now we have reached the 28th of July. It's time to send my scouts out. And the first place I'm going to send a scout to is New Zealand. At this point, most of my positions are pretty well covered, so I'm just going to search for any and then just take the good players from that. And the next place I'm going to scout is Poland. Then the final place I'm going to scout is Germany. And I have been asked to scout all these places by the comments, so if you've got any places you want me to scout, leave it down in the comments. Okay, this is the guy I was actually planning on bringing in to be my starting cam, but he is 15. I know you can promote 15-year-olds, but I'd rather wait until they're 16 before I promote him, so I'm going to leave him in the academy for now, and then just promote him when he is 16. And now we are at the first game of the season, and I've already spent about an hour and a half on this new season, and I've just edited it down, and I've edited it down to about 4 minutes. So I just want to show you what I've been doing in that hour and a half, which hasn't made it into the video, basically. And basically, all I've been doing is scouting free agents. And it is a very long process trying to do that. Because to get every single free agent, you've got to scout every age and every position individually. Well, I say every age, I mean like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I still haven't got to the end of that yet. Although I probably won't search 20 and 21 because regens only spawn from 16 to 19. But all that takes a long time if you want to look at every single new regen in the free agents. Because if you just search for all the regens in an age range without specifying the position, you reach the maximum of players you can search for. So you need to do every position individually and every age individually. As you'll see here are 4 of my options. And you see the guy at the bottom hasn't been scouted. He's actually one of the players who has like a funny name or something, like, you know, Cutsy does the things where he looks for his great names. I decided to do a similar thing. I wanted to try and find some funny names, and I found a few, but I'm not going to show you them yet because I still haven't scouted all the players, because my scouts are scouting players at the minute and I need to wait for them to finish up before I can scout more. So I'm probably not going to make any signings until right at the end of the window when I've scouted as many players as possible. And my squad is strong enough at the minute to survive for like the first few games without scouting anyone, or without signing anyone even. But now I've been through all that, it's time to play the opening game of the season against Rotherham. It's happening quite early, it's happening at the end of July, which wouldn't happen in real life. Anyway, this is the team I'm going with. It's my first team from last season, basically, from the whole of last season. And realistically, there's only one position where I'd actually put another player in there, and that's Cam. But other than that, this is going to be my first team for quite a while, I think. And you'll see there, I already have 5 70+ rated players, so I really should get promoted this season with this team. Anyway, let's play this game against Rotherham. Rotherham have got a ball in a good position here, and Rotherham have gone 1-0 up early on in this game. It's not the start I wanted to this season. Kara's going through the middle there, trying to get out to Hargest. Hargest has got a chance to shoot here, and Hargest does level the game. You'd back him from that position, and that is our first chance of the game, really. I almost messed it up, I feel like, but I didn't. It worked out, and Hargest gets his first goal of the season and gets our first goal of the season and brings us level in this game. When the keeper came out, I thought he might get to it, but Hargest gets there first, and it's a good finish. Going to clip that ball over to Freese. Freese is going to run onto it. Freese is going to get to it. I see Hargest at the back post. Going to try and whip it into him. It's got to him. There's a difficult chance for him to take. It was a bit too high for a volley, but realistically too low for a header. Maybe not too low for a header, but Hargest hasn't got good heading, so he was going to struggle with that shot. And that is half time, and we are drawing 1-1. Rotherham started the better team, but I definitely came back into it in this half, so I think 1-1 at half time, probably fair, but I think I was a better team towards the end of the half, so I think I've got the momentum. That's a good ball there. Barbarous needs to save this. Barbarous doesn't save it. I tried to get back onto the line with Dawoodi, but I couldn't get there in time. And now Rotherham are winning 2-1. Freese is running with the ball here. Oh, I tried to get McKinnon through there, but I left it too late to play the ball. Now Barcola's open here. Barcola's got a chance to finish it, and he puts it straight at the keeper. Barcola should have scored there. Oh, that's a good position for them, and they've gone 3-1 up. That took such a lucky deflection when I tried to intercept it, and Rotherham have probably won the game now. And that is full time, and on the opening day of the season, we do lose 3-1 to Rotherham. Tough game, and I don't think it's a game that I should have lost 3-1. I had chances, but I feel like personally I was poor. I made wrong decisions when I was going forward, so I should have scored more than one, to be honest. But it's not anything to do with my players, it's probably to do with me. Although Barcola should have scored that chance which he had right in front of goal. Right now we've got the second game of the episode here against Shrewsbury, so hopefully I can get a win in this game, or a better result than I did against Rotherham, and get my first points of the season on the board. Oh dear, that's not good. Sean Gass has a run through straight on goal. Going to bring Barbarous out to try and get to it, and I've messed up many words in that play. But Shrewsbury have gone 1-0 up after just breaking the offside trap past my defence, and Goss had a run through straight on goal. I had to bring Barbarous out, and he's chipped him, and that's 1-0 to Shrewsbury. Roy Mazzora's gone down the wing here, played a 1-2 with Hargest. Got space to run into. Needs to get it past the defender here. Going to have to put a ball into the box. McKinnon might get to that. McKinnon does get to it. And that, as quick as that, is 1-1. McKinnon's ran into the post. But that is 1-1 now. Really good cross from Arroyo Mazzora, and a good header from McKinnon to get his first goal of the season. I didn't want to cross it that early with Arroyo Mazzora because I felt like I was going to get tackled. So I felt like I had to because I felt like I was going to get tackled. But it's a perfect ball right onto McKinnon's head in between the two centre-backs. And that is a good header from McKinnon past the keeper. I don't know why I've slid in there. I shouldn't have slid in. That was such a stupid decision. I just felt like he was going to shoot, so I slid in, and that was completely the wrong decision because he didn't shoot, and they are 2-1 up now. It's a good ball into the box. That's a good save from Barbarous. That was a good challenge. Oh my god. And I'm never saving that penalty. And that's 3-1 to Shrewsbury. And that is half time, and I am losing 3-1. And I feel like in last game and this game, Shrewsbury and Rotherham are both just better than me, which just isn't the case. I must have the best team in League One, surely. And I'm just not able to do anything about the fact that I'm losing here. I'm just not able to do anything about it. They're just passing it around so well. I can't really get near them. I can't really tackle them. It's really annoying. I feel like because I'm the best team in the league, EA's just gone, let's make the AI really good at football so you can't like get the ball off them at all. I mean, I wish the difficulty was actually like that, so it was difficult. I didn't have to use sliders, because I've used sliders and that's just amplified what EA's done. Free's got the ball in the box here. Chance to shoot, chance to bring us back into the game, and he misses it. Oh, what is that, Vaquero? That is so hard. There's such a simple ball to play as well. I'm being stiffed by EA here. I'm being stiffed so hard I can't even speak. Barcole's got the ball into the box here. Gonna have that shot at the near post. He's hit the post. But it has dropped into the net, so a bit of fortune there. We have got a second goal in this game and a way back into it. Hargest has won the ball there. Got a chance to bring it forward here with Rude. Going to slip it through wide to McKinnon. Play into Hargest here. Hargest can shoot, and Hargest has levelled the game in the last minute in stoppage time here. 10 seconds before the end of stoppage time. And that should mean we get a draw here now. I've worked so hard in this game. I feel like I've been stiffed by EA, but I feel like I also deserve that equaliser. And now I should get my first points of the season on the board. And that is full time. And we do get a 3-3 draw against Sheffield. 3-3 draw against Shrewsbury. Bloody hell, I can't speak. But considering we were stiffed by EA, I will take the draw there, to be honest. Right, the next game I've got is a cup game, and I do need some backup players now. So I've decided to make a couple of signings before that game. And the first one I'm going to make is a right-footed left-back here. Or I'm actually going to switch to a right-back because there weren't good enough right-backs. So I've decided I'm going to sign 2 left-backs, and one of them's going to be a right-footed left-back, and I'm just going to switch him to a right-back. And this is the guy I'm going to sign, and he's going to be back up to Dawoodi. And the left-back I'm going to sign to play at left-back is this guy, Bruno Andre Quaresma, and he will be back up to Arroyo Mazora. And now we signed both of them. They both come into the team. Quaresma at left-back and Ulinea Buta at right-back. And I am also going to sign a left midfielder because I do need another winger in backup. And I've not really even looked at many of the wingers. I just know I want to sign this guy because all his stats do look pretty good. And he's low enough rated that he's not really going to put pressure on the first team players. But he's good enough to be able to step in pretty comfortably into the first team when he needs to. So I'm going to sign Riyad Gnjatic. Why did I choose to sign a Bosnian? You can never pronounce their names. And signing those 3 players has completed my youth objective. Right now I've got the final game of the episode here against Plymouth in the first round of the Carabao Cup. And this is the team I'm going to be going with. It is basically just a whole second team now, other than Barbarous. And I've got my 3 new signings coming in. Quaresma, Ulinea Buta, and Gnjatic. I have no idea how to say the 2 names of the players on the right, so they're just going to be called the right back and the right mid this game. Ironically, a left back and a left mid playing there, but still, this is who I'm going with. Hopefully I can win this game and get to the next round of the EFL Cup. Robert's got the ball here, chance to play it through to Rude. Rude is running through, going to take a touchdown, hit the ball at the near post. I shouldn't have taken that touch, should have just hit it first time. They've got the ball into the box here. Quaresma with a good block there. Ascar has been played the ball there, and he's going to play it back to Quaresma. Quaresma has a chance to put the ball in now from the wing. Roberts might get to that. Roberts has got to it, but the header has gone straight at the keeper. Best chance of the game so far, that. Now Gakor is going to come into the back post. Could try and get my head to it. Quaresma has got his head to it, and he's put it over the bar. And now it's half-time, and we are drawing 0-0, but I think we've been the better team here. Good ball into the box there, and Plymouth have gone 1-0 up. I gave the ball away, and then they came down the wing, and then I had to go to the ball with Conway. Like, I thought I'd left it late enough going to the ball with Conway that I'd have a man covering the player in the box, but I didn't leave it late enough. And the cross comes in, and they score from it. That's going to be a goal there. They had like a 5-on-2 there, I think. And that is a second goal for Plymouth, and they are winning 2-0. Rude's got McKinnon going through. That's a great ball over from Rude. McKinnon has a chance to finish, and he's hit the crossbar. Oh, that was so unlucky. Great chance to get back into the game there. McKinnon's got a chance to score again here. Going to shoot, and he took so long to take that shot. Why did he take so long? If he hadn't taken so long to take that shot, he might have scored. Quaresma's going down the right. Going to clip it into McKinnon there because he's open. He should finish this, and he does. And he's offside. It's a third chance McKinnon's basically had there to score, and he can't stay onside. Right, that is a 2-0 loss to Plymouth. But I feel like I definitely could have got back into that game at the end. I brought McKinnon on, and he missed 2 chances. One of them was quite a difficult chance, but he definitely should have at least scored the other one. And that would have given us a base to build from. But we are out of the Carabao Cup. Right, that's the end of this episode. We've started Season 3 here today. Played the first 3 games of the season, only 2 in the league. We've also made a few transfers, bought in 3 free agents, just as backup to the first team players. And hopefully I can have a better episode next time and win some games. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.